This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He escapes the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Lacey.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Oh, and he throws it back. The pass rush closing in. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
They go backwards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got it in the open. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
1st down and 10. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They're going to run the option. Breaks an open space. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He keeps it on a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ole Miss, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense...
And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's Smothers. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Handoff from the shotgun.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the ball is picked off.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Design quarterback run. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the ground, it's Lacey. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Getting set. Here's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try a pass here. Makes the catch downfield. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He keeps it. QB draw. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Watkins. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back. And
looking for a man deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he gets it out with a 28, tackled right there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long.
Get set.
Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It'll end up being a safety.
Wait a second, you're backed up inside your own 5-yard line and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks into the clear. Great cut there.
The return is brought down at the 33. And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.